So firstly, I think talent is the priorities of talent, and they look for a job or they look for an organization have changed completely. Hybrid is important, so priorities of life have changed. Earlier, money used to attract them, a big brand used to attract them. Now it is more about the choices they make. So they are reclaiming their lives of sort, right? And therefore, what is important for them is what kind of an organization are they joining? Is it only for business, or is the organization having a purpose? They want to look at a company with a purpose, larger than the business objectives, more to do with communities, more to do with nation building. So today we see a big shift in how people look at their jobs. Secondly, what's most important is they have realized the opportunity and the importance of being with family, especially after COVID. And therefore, we see tier 2 towns, tier 3 towns becoming so important. And therefore, talent mobility, talent accessibility is hugely changed.
So, it's interesting because as Harsh just now said that the priorities of talent are changing. So therefore, when priorities of people are changing, the objective of technology transformation has to change with that. Till a long time, we have looked at how do we bring efficiencies, productivity enhancement in the technology platform. Now is the time, and perhaps for the first time, when CHROs should look at how can they invoke the right kind of feelings through technology. Because in a hybrid environment, in a remote working scenario, tier 2, tier 3 cities that he talked about, it's extremely important that people feel the way they ought to feel. And therefore, having a technology that is first of all encompassing is very, very important. Gone are those days that we could do the patchwork of stitching multiple products or multiple applications together and give a kind of a productive but ineffective experience to people. So that's very important and critical. Second is, right now technology is evolving so fast that nobody can afford to be on a older version of the technology. The costs are prohibitive, there are timelines involved, so it's also important that if any organization today is looking at technology, it has to be a cloud first strategy, it has to be something that will always remain contemporary, always remain up to date. Those are two critical things.
So the most important thing that I would say is don't ever take technology or just using a technology as the end result. You should always use technology as an enabler for a larger good. We call it human experiences. And at Tech Mahindra, we believe that while technology is an enabler, moments of truth are always human. So when you're using technology, make sure that you use it for the larger good of employees. But more importantly, as a company with a purpose, we always propagate, use it for the good of the communities and the nation.
So, our business is around technology, but what we have done specifically in the HR technology side is to keep human at the center and then understand what are the feelings that he or she needs to be effective at work, and therefore then engineer the technology around that. We are the only platform globally today which is built for a cloud environment. It is built for scratch. Most importantly, all the technologies and functionalities that a modern day experience will need are already embedded into it. So whether we talk about digital assistants, which are very important to provide the right experience, whether we talk about AI, machine learning, even analytics, they're all part of the single model that we have, and I think that is very important. So it, in a way, what it does is it allows organizations to create a seamless experience that is very unified and also very, very accessible from a mobility perspective. We are actually bringing customer grade experience to the employees, and that's the employee first strategy that most of the organizations want to adopt today.